Welcome to all who are new and those who've already been chilling with me. This video is just going to establish what this channel is about, what will be happening in the future, and what's going on currently. It'll be basically everything that you need to know. This video is not being scripted, it's going to be straight from the dome, so it's going to be a nice heart-to-heart with you guys. And for all of you who are coming across this for the first time, this should be a great indicator for how we're not looking to, hide behind any masks here. But basically, getting right into it, what is this channel? That'll be the main thing that you need to know first off. This channel is a variety channel. What I mean by that is I'm looking to do a number of things, essentially. I've currently been doing gaming and trying to get back into doing things related to art, such as animation with a couple of shorts here and there. And I also want to do creative thinking with some pitch ideas and stuff like that, but we'll get into that a bit later. But basically, what I've got so far on the channel is just a number of video games that I've been playing through. I've currently been doing Zelda from the beginning, had some point-and-click adventure games with Grim Fandango, did a bit of Sonic, did a bit of Astro Boy just to get some retro stuff in there, get some new stuff in there, just to get things started, because what I really want is to be able to have these videos be used as background noise so that you can just hit one of the playlists and just let it run in the background while you study, while you sleep, while you do chores, just to have something there while you occupied elsewhere with your mind. And the reason for that is that's why I want to produce with this this channel, is stuff that can fill that void, to do it in a healthy way that's not causing you to doom scroll, that's not causing you to have to retain the attention on the screen. It's there so it can shadow you and be there in the room with you, provide that noise, provide that break, provide that comfort, allow you just to chill out, decompress, or get things done. Because sometimes we do just need something on while we eat, need something on while we sort out things in our mind. And that's the main purpose. I want to take my honestly ADHD ability just to hyper focus on things and create worlds and stories and just talk like I'm doing now. Even though a lot of the times when playing games I am pretty silent because I end up hyper focusing on trying to beat levels. But I do just want to be able to provide a comfortable place for you to just chill out. And yeah, feel free to subscribe, join the crew that's already here. But yeah, I'm essentially at a point where I've been trying to balance doing work and personal life and trying to figure out the algorithm so that I can be able to provide for each of those aspects in my life. But each of them are falling off the rails, and I'm just at a point where I give up. I just plain Jane, straight up, give up. Personal life is going through some stagnant waters. Work life is just crumbling rapidly. And it was a rickety wooden bridge to begin with anyway. And the content creating life, which is what I really want to get into, I really want to dig my hands into. It's been like trying to split a rock with my bare hands. Doable with a lot of time, but it's starting to wear thin on my hands, and I'm feeling the pain. I am horrible at metaphors and analogies, and I often get metaphors and analogies mixed up. But yeah, I don't want to script. I've honestly been trying to think about how to put this into words and like typing stuff out and just going back on it. But right now, I just want to ramble. So yeah, established that this is a channel for you just to chill with, to vibe with, to have on in the background, and that I've given up with a lot of aspects of my life falling apart. What that means is I'm just going to be putting out content. I'm still going to try and stick to a schedule because that's good for me, it's good for you, and yeah, that's just good all around. But I'm not going to try and play the field anymore. I have put out gaming content, but I have 3 other styles of content that I want to put out. So going into each of them, we'll just quickly cover the games because I'll go one by one. I've got 4 different types. That's why I've got the 4 different colors in the background. Currently, starting with the games, that'll typically be depicted with this green background that I made ages ago just to have something in the background and not have it be raw footage. It'll be with the sort of theming of you go over to someone's place, you have a sleepover, you play some games, and you just hang out. And you can be on your phone or making 2-minute noodles or something like that while your friend's playing games. So yeah, that's what that exists for, and there's video evidence of what that is. Definitely recommend going through one of the finished playlists or seeing how it's changed over the course of the 2 or so years that I've been doing this so far. Yeah, and that's something that I found, just to get sidetracked real quick, really fascinating with my Zelda videos, because I started that as just like to have something to start with because I just kept not starting. And I've personally found it fascinating seeing how I've grown and had different developments in how I edit and how I talk and how I do thumbnails and all that kind of stuff from that first video to where it is now, because it's been going the entire time. And yeah, that will continue to change and develop as I get a good grasp on things. The next style of video that I want to talk about is more so like comfort art. It's meant to be there, kind of like comfort food. Open up the fridge and have a bite to eat of something that just brings you that sense of chill, lets you zone out. I'll be doing a variety of things with that. I've started doing short animations. I've had the blue background for 2 of those already. I'll just throw them up on the screen. And yeah, it's just there to have something pretty to look at, essentially. I mean, my art's not always going to be based on it looking pretty, but it's just there to be visually nice to look at, to have something that you can take in. And when it's not something that's visually nice to look at, it's just an excuse for me to be able to do art, show off art, do animation, talk about concept ideas I have, because I'm working on my own comic. So sometimes I'll have ideas that I feel I can safely show off that doesn't impact the story or anything like that. And speaking of concepts and whatnot, we'll go into the 3rd style, which is kind of like me giving pitches. So I'd go, here's my pitch on this thing or that thing. And it sounds like that's just related to, videos, films, comics, games, that sort of thing, on my own personal ideas. But what I want it to act as a platform for is whenever I have a dumb idea or anything like that, and it's like, what would the 3rd Banjo-Kazooie game look like? Like, what would I think that would be good for that? Or what's a good idea for the Legend of Zelda live action movie, which is something that I have been working on. I've been doing up a script for that and trying to get visuals put together for that, where I'll be going through my personal idea on what the first live action Legend of Zelda movie should look like, because that's in production currently, or being written. I can't remember where its progress is at. But yeah, I'll be like pitching like random things that I just want to get out there, or dumb ideas like, hoverboards, or, movie ideas or game ideas, sequels to games, or the way things can be structured to make them more interesting or more fun, just to get my ideas out there. And the last style, which is something that's near and dear to my heart, that I want to put a lot of effort into and a lot of polish into, is what I'll be calling my successfully fail at drawing series, where I myself, as an artist, as an animator, I have gone and gathered up tons and tons and tons and tons of experience. Went and got education and certificates and a bachelor degree. In Australia, it's called a bachelor degree. I don't know what it'd be called in other countries, but essentially went and got certified with skills relating to animation. So I've gone and developed a whole bunch of skills, mainly to do with 2D styled art. But what I want to do with my Successfully Fail at Drawing series is create a base of like core foundations that professional artists and beginner artists can look to whenever they need to polish up on something certain, or if they are just starting out, if you are just starting out, having a starting place to be able to build those foundations early on. Because I've done a lot of failing and developed a lot of experience and just grown a lot with that. So I've just got all this information bubbling in my head on how to do shapes, how to do perspective, and a whole bunch of other things. So I'd want to do a handful of videos specifically on that and leave it open to go into things in the future, whether it be the 12 principles of animation, going into color theory in like a very specific kind of way, and just essentially look at core fundamentals and maybe intermediate and advanced stuff later on down the line, but really just focusing on those core fundamentals which we all need. And that's the basis for what I want to be doing coming up. I only wanted to make this a short video, and that's all it will be. For all of you who have subscribed so far, I see you, I appreciate you, and I look forward to doing more for you. For anyone that's made it this far and is not subscribed, I highly encourage subscribing, sharing this around, because I am going to be doing much more. I am going to be putting a crap ton of effort into this so that I can get out of my day job, so that I can essentially do a 180, shift around, turn around, and go a different direction with my life, because I found great joy making the content I have made so far for everyone that has watched, and I really want to do more, and I'm throwing my hands up and giving up on the algorithm. I don't care about that anymore. I found joy in creating for you, so screw the algorithm. It can get bloody. I am just going to make stuff for you guys and share it around with people that you think would enjoy, like a gaming video or an art video, or if you know someone that's wanting to get into drawing, this will be much further down the line when I do those Successfully Fail at Drawing videos. Share that with them, and let's just create a community where you can jump in and just chill out for like an hour or two, or have it on in the background, or have something on for 20 minutes while you eat dinner, so that way you're not always having to occupy your mind, and you can have a bit of peace and maybe enjoy a bit of my silly world building as we go along. But thank you for listening. That's everything you need to know right now. But I will talk to you later. I hope you have a lovely day, a lovely night, and